Good day everyone. My name is GRP Barrera from Block 3C. My topic is research instrument. What is exactly a research instrument? A research instrument is a tool used to collect, measure, and analyze data related to specific research subject. These instruments are commonly used in social science, health science, and education to gather data from patients, staff, teachers, and students. The choice of instrument depends on the research methods and the type of data required. When we talk about research instrument, we are talking about the tools we use to collect data, the sophisticated net we cast to capture information. The choice of a tool depends entirely on the question we're trying to answer. Let's look at three powerful examples of research instruments. Number one is qualitative research. Qualitative research, we use them to study the impact of cultural identity on literature, specifically by taking what authors from diverse backgrounds. The characteristic of a good research instrument, a reliable and valid research instrument is essential for collecting data appropriate to the research question. It should align the research aims, objectives, and questions, and effectively test the study hypothesis. The instrument should be free from biased data collection and have clear instruction for proper use. I give you the examples of research instrument. Number one, quantitative research. Quantitative instruments are designed to collect measurable data that can be analyzed using statistical methods. They typically feature standardized procedures to ensure consistency across all participants. The purpose of this is to collect standardized information from a large number of people efficiently and cost effectively, often to identify patterns, frequency, and correlation between variables. And the second is qualitative research. Qualitative instruments are flexible and often ended, designed to gather rich, deep, and contextual information to understand meaning, experience, and perspective. The purpose of this is to collect rich, nuanced data on a person's thoughts, feelings, experience, and motivation.
Good afternoon, everyone. Good afternoon, ma'am. My name is Chris Andering Hill. My topic is data processing. So, data processing is a crucial step in the data analysis life cycle where raw. So, collected data is organized, cleaned, and transformed into a structured format suitable for analysis. This step ensure the quality and accuracy of the data, making it reliable for generating insight and informed decision. So, once raw data is collected, it needs to be organized and prepared for analysis. Think of data processing like a factory production line. Raw materials data come in and through various processes, cleaning, transforming, organizing, converted into a finished product, usable data that's ready for analysis and decision making. Factory ensures quality control at every stage. Data processing ensures that data is accurate, complete, and consistent, making it a crucial step in extracting valuable insight. There are three key steps. First key is data cleaning. This involves finding and fixing errors, removing duplicate entries, and handling any missing information. It ensures that the data is accurate and reliable. So, data cleaning is the process of detecting, collecting, or removing corrupt, inaccurate, inconsistent, or irrelevant data from a dataset to improve its quality, reliability, and usability. This essential step is in data preparation fix errors like missing valuables, duplicates, and improper formats, ensuring the data is accurate and uniform from reliability analysis, reporting, and decision making. And second key is data transformation. So sometimes data needs to converted into a different format. For example, open-ended text answer might be coded into categories, or numerical data might be standardized. And third key is data reduction. This involves simplifying large data sets, perhaps by summarizing information or selecting only the most relevant part. So data reduction is the process of minimizing data volume to simplify complex data sets while retaining essential information for efficient star aids analysis and processing. So that's all, ma'am.
Good day, everyone. Let me start by asking you a question. Have you ever tried to count how many students in your class love coffee more than milk tea? If you did, then congratulations. You've just done a small part of quantitative research. Quantitative research is all about numbers, measurements, and statistics. It's helped us understand how much, how often, or how many something happens. For example, instead of just asking, why do students study late at night? A quantitative researcher might ask, how many students study late at night? Or what percentage of students study past midnight? The answers are collected using surveys, questionnaires, or experiments, and then analyzed using mathematics and statistics. This kind of research is very useful because it gives us facts that can be measured and compared. Let's say you want to know if music helps students concentrate while studying. In a quantitative study, you might gather 100 students, 50 who study with music and 50 who don't, and then compare their test results. The numbers will tell you if music really helps or not. Quantitative research helps decision makers like teachers, police officers, or government officials make evidence-based decisions. It removes guesswork and focuses on facts supported by data. So the next time you see a percentage, a graph, or a survey result, remember that behind those numbers is quantitative research at work. It's not just about counting, it's about understanding the world through numbers.
Good day, Mom. I'm Joel G. Di Castro from 3C. I'm part of Group 13 and my topic is about data analysis and qualitative methods. What is data analysis? Data analysis is the process of organizing, interpreting, and making sense of the data you collect to answer your research question. And why it's important? Because it helps to identify patterns, relationships, and trends in your data. Provides evidence to support your conclusion and recommendation. And the key elements of data analysis is methods for analyzing data is qualitative or quantitative methods. Qualitative research. A research method focused on exploring and understanding human behavior and experience and meanings. And the key features of qualitative is uses open data like interviews, focus groups, and observation. Data is non-numerical, often expressed as words or image. Focus on understanding why and how.